Okay, a very warm welcome to you. Welcome to the Networking Diaries. One of the questions I ask everybody is, can you tell us about your first networking experience?
Very much so. That networking experience was well over a decade ago, and it was through an invitation. And a friend of mine that invited me happened to be late. And I stood in line, and the people that were working the sign-in table were talking to every single person that approached the table. So I was that person that got up to the table to sign in, and the individuals that were working behind the table never spoke to me. And I was that same guy that sat between two other individuals who never spoke to me either. Weeks later, I found out that they weren't used to having African Americans or minorities attend their meetings. That was a phone call that I received. And every room that I walked into didn't look like me. And that also took me down the journey of going to the library, looking up that, and then Googling information surrounding that. That was my very first experience when it comes to networking. And I could not believe that this opportunity was in my backyard. And I thought that St. Charles, Missouri was the only community that had opportunities like this, kind of like living in Maine, you're privy to fresh lobster and seafood. I thought networking, just living here, that was one of the perks that you got just living here.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that you had that experience. Being the networking guru that you are, if you had to give one piece of advice to somebody that is thinking about going to networking, new to networking, haven't done it before, what would you recommend?
I would tell them to go into networking from a value add perspective, with thinking about the other person's goals, dreams, and aspirations first. And once you do that, then whatever it is that you're coming to the table needing and wanting will magically become a reality for you. That's what I would say.
That's a brilliant golden nugget there. I love it. Joseph, have you got any other snippets for us before we say goodbye? I could talk to you for hours, quite frankly, but the time difference means that I need my cider. So whereas you're on lunchtime, I'm ready for my dinner.
we can most certainly get a time outside of this so we can connect with each other, and I'll make sure to get us a date. But what I'll leave your audience with is one of my favorite quotes: serve the human race, don't cherry pick the race. In other words, serve everybody equally.
Brilliant. I love it. Thank you very much, Joseph. You've been an absolute pleasure. Don't forget to check out the Networking Diaries on the I Want to Network website for handy tips and our latest blog, which is all about networking in the 12th century. Yes, you heard it right. Networking in the 12th century. I'm Lizzie Phillips. This is Joseph Luckett, and this is Networking Diaries.